everyone. Welcome back. It's wonderful to have you here today.
Hello there. We're thrilled you decided to join us for this conversation.
Today is going to be really special. We're diving into advanced English conversation skills.
That's right. And we're going to make it fun and practical. Ready to learn?
Absolutely. So let me ask you something. When you're learning English, what's the hardest part about having real conversations?
Ooh, that's a great question. For most learners, it's not just knowing the words, it's knowing how to sound natural, like a native speaker would.
Exactly. You might know all the grammar rules perfectly, but then you talk to someone and it feels awkward?
Yes, and that's totally normal. Here's the thing. Native speakers don't always follow the textbook rules.
Right. We use shortcuts, idioms, and expressions that you won't find in a grammar book.
So today, we're going to teach you how real people actually talk in everyday situations.
Let's start with greetings. Now, you probably learned, "How are you?" in your first English class, right?
Of course, but natives often say something completely different, like, what's up?
What's up is super casual. You use it with friends, coworkers, people you know well.
And here's the funny thing. When someone says, what's up, they don't always expect a real answer.
True. You can just say, "Not much, you?" Or even just, "Hey."
Another one natives use all the time is, what are you up to?
Oh, yes. This means, "What are you doing?" Or, "What are your plans?"
For example, I might text a friend and say, hey, what are you up to this weekend?
And they might reply, "Not much, just relaxing. You?"
See how natural that sounds? It's much more casual than saying, what activities have you planned?
Exactly. Now, listeners, think about this. How do you usually greet your friends? Do you use formal phrases or casual ones? We'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Great point. Now, let's talk about keeping a conversation going. This is where many learners struggle.
Yes, you answer a question and then silence. Awkward silence.
The secret is to give more than just a yes or no answer. Add details, then ask a question back.
Let me give you an example. If someone asks, "Did you have a good weekend?" Don't just say yes.
Instead, say, yes, it was great. I went hiking with some friends. The weather was perfect. How about you? What did you get up to?
See the difference? You gave information and you asked a follow-up question.
What did you get up to is another natural expression. It means, what did you do?
Natives use this all the time. What did you get up to last night? What did you get up to on vacation?
Now, let's move to a really important topic, small talk. Small talk is those casual conversations you have with coworkers, neighbors, people you meet.
Small talk might seem pointless, but it's actually super important in English-speaking cultures.
It helps build relationships. It shows you're friendly and approachable.
Common small talk topics include weather, weekend plans, work, food, and current events.
Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're waiting for a meeting to start and a colleague sits down next to you.
You could say, "So, any exciting plans for the weekend?"
And they might say, actually, yes, I'm trying out this new restaurant everyone's talking about.
Perfect. Now you can keep the conversation going. "Oh, really? What kind of food did they serve?"
See how easy that is? You just need one question to start, then let the conversation flow naturally.
And here's a tip. People love talking about food. It's always a safe topic.
Absolutely. You can ask, what's your favorite cuisine? Or have you tried any good restaurants lately?
Another great small talk topic is technology. In 2025, everyone uses apps, social media, and gadgets.
Right. You could ask, what app do you use most? Or have you tried that new AI tool everyone's using?
These topics work because they're universal. Everyone can relate to them.
Now, listeners, think about this. What's your favorite topic for small talk? Are you comfortable chatting about the weather? Or do you prefer deeper conversations? Let us know.
Great question. Now let's talk about expressing opinions. This is crucial for advanced conversations.
When you share your opinion, you don't want to sound too aggressive or too weak.
Native speakers use softening phrases. Instead of saying, that's wrong, we say, I'm not sure I agree with that.
Or instead of that's a bad idea, we might say, I see what you mean, but have you considered?
These phrases make you sound polite and thoughtful, not rude or confrontational.
Here are some useful phrases. From my perspective, in my experience, the way I see it.
Or you can say, that's exactly how I feel, when you strongly agree with someone.
If you somewhat agree but have doubts, you can say, I suppose so, or I see your point, but...
These little phrases make a huge difference in how you sound.
Now let's talk about something really practical. Handling situations when you don't understand something.
This happens to everyone. Even native speakers sometimes miss what someone said.
The key is knowing how to ask for clarification without feeling embarrassed.
Don't just say, what? That can sound rude. Instead, try, sorry, could you repeat that?
Or, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again?
You can also say, sorry, what did you mean by if you understood the words but not the meaning?
Another helpful phrase is, just to make sure I understand correctly.
This shows you're actively listening and want to get it right.
Remember, asking for clarification shows intelligence, not weakness.
Absolutely. Now let's discuss idioms and expressions. These are everywhere in English conversation.
Idioms are phrases where the meaning isn't literal, like it's raining cats and dogs.
Obviously, animals aren't falling from the sky. It just means it's raining very heavily.
Natives use idioms constantly, so learning them helps you understand and sound more fluent.
Here are some super common ones. So far, so good means everything is going well up to this point.
If someone asks, how's your new job? You could say, so far, so good. I'm still learning, but I like it.
Another one is better than nothing. This means it's not perfect, but it's acceptable.
For example, the pay isn't great, but it's better than nothing.
How about, I wish I could? This is a polite way to decline an invitation.
Can you come to my party Saturday? Oh, I wish I could, but I already have plans. Sorry.
It sounds much nicer than just saying, no, I can't.
Here's another useful one. When you get a chance. This is a polite way to ask someone to do something.
Hey, when you get a chance, could you send me that report?
It means there's no big rush, but you need it eventually.
What about that rings a bell? This means something sounds familiar.
Do you know Sarah from accounting?
That name rings a bell, but I'm not sure.
These expressions make your English sound so much more natural and confident.
Now let's talk about conversations at work. This is where many learners need the most help.
Work conversations require a balance, friendly but professional.
You want to build good relationships with colleagues without being too casual.
Let's say you need help from a coworker. Don't just say, I need this now.
Instead, try, sorry to bother you. When you get a chance, could you help me with something?
That's polite and respectful of their time.
What if you made a mistake? Don't ignore it. Take responsibility.
You can say, that's my fault. I apologize. Let me fix it right away.
Or, I take full responsibility for this. How can we solve it?
This shows maturity and professionalism.
Another work situation, disagreeing with your boss or a colleague. This requires tact.
Never say, you're wrong. Instead, try, I see your point, but I wonder if we might also consider...
Or, that's an interesting approach. Could we also look at it from this angle?
These phrases let you share your opinion without causing conflict.
Now, listeners, what's your biggest challenge in workplace English? Meetings, emails, small talk with colleagues? Share your experience. We're here to help.
Excellent question. Let's move on to talking about experiences and storytelling.
When you share a story or experience, you want to make it engaging and clear.
Start with context. Set the scene. So last weekend, I went to this new cafe downtown.
Use time markers to organize your story. First, then, after that, finally.
Add descriptive details. Don't just say the food was good, say the food was amazing. The pasta was so creamy and fresh.
And show your emotions. I was so surprised. I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious.
This makes your story come alive and keeps people interested.
Here's a real example. You won't believe what happened to me yesterday. I was rushing to catch my train, right? And I literally ran into my old high school teacher. I hadn't seen her in like 10 years. We ended up having coffee and talking for 2 hours. It was so nice catching up.
See how natural that sounds? Short sentences, casual language, and emotional reactions.
Notice I said like 10 years instead of approximately 10 years.
Yes. In casual speech, natives often use like as a filler. It took like 5 hours. There were like 100 people there.
It's not grammatically perfect, but it's how people really talk.
Now, let's discuss something important, handling difficult conversations.
Sometimes you need to deliver bad news, give criticism, or have an uncomfortable talk.
The key is to be honest but kind. Start with something positive when possible.
For example, you've been working really hard on this project, and I appreciate that. However, we need to discuss a few areas that need improvement.
This approach is much better than starting with, "This is all wrong."
Use phrases like, I understand this might be difficult to hear, or I want to be honest with you.
And offer support. How can we work together to improve this? Or what support do you need from me?
These conversations are never easy, but the right language makes them less painful.
Now let's talk about telephone English. Phone conversations can be especially challenging.
You can't see body language or facial expressions, so you rely completely on words and tone.
When answering the phone formally, say, "Hello, this is blank speaking."
When calling someone, say, Hi, this is blank. Is this a good time to talk?
Always ask if it's a good time. It's considerate and polite.
If the connection is bad, don't struggle. Say, sorry, the line is breaking up. Can I call you back?
Or, I'm having trouble hearing you. Could we switch to a video call?
Before ending a call, summarize what was discussed. So just to confirm, we're meeting Tuesday at 3 p.m., right?
This prevents misunderstandings and shows you were listening carefully.
All right, we've covered so much today. Let's recap the key points.
First, use natural expressions like natives do. What's up? What are you up to? What did you get up to?
Second, keep conversations flowing by giving detailed answers and asking follow-up questions.
Third, master small talk. It's essential for building relationships in English-speaking cultures.
Fourth, learn to express opinions politely using softening phrases.
Fifth, don't be afraid to ask for clarification when you don't understand something.
Sixth, use idioms and expressions to sound more fluent and natural.
And finally, adapt your English to different situations. Casual with friends, professional at work.
Remember, becoming fluent doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and patience.
But every conversation is an opportunity to improve. Don't worry about making mistakes.
Natives make mistakes too. What matters is that you're communicating and connecting with people.
We really hope this conversation was helpful for you today.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
And leave a comment telling us what topics you'd like us to cover next. Do you want more idioms, more workplace English, more pronunciation tips? Let us know.
We read all your comments and we love hearing from you.
Also, try using some of these phrases this week. Practice with a friend, a language partner, or even by yourself.
The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
And confidence is the secret to great conversations.
So here's your homework. Yes, we're giving you homework, but fun homework.
This week, start 3 conversations using the natural expressions we taught you today.
Try what's up with a friend. Ask a colleague, what are you up to this weekend?
Use so far so good when someone asks how things are going.
And pay attention to how natives respond. Notice the patterns and phrases they use.
You can learn so much just by listening actively to real conversations. Watch English TV shows, listen to podcasts, follow English speakers on social media.
Immerse yourself in the language as much as possible.
And remember, every expert was once a beginner. We all started somewhere.
Your English journey is unique to you. Don't compare yourself to others. Just focus on making progress, even if it's small progress each day. Before we go, we want to say, we believe in you.
You're taking the time to improve your English, and that's amazing.
Keep up the great work, keep practicing, and keep pushing yourself to have real conversations.
That's where the real learning happens, in actual conversations with real people.
Don't hide behind textbooks. Get out there and talk.
Make mistakes, laugh about them, learn from them, and keep going.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We're so grateful to have such wonderful, dedicated listeners like you.
Until next time, keep practicing and keep improving.
Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Happy learning.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.